The Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. Man, funny how I make a video about this team. Don't get me wrong. I respect the Brooklyn Nets. They're a good team. I mean, yeah, they had a bunch of bad luck. Had a bunch of bad shit happen to them ever since they moved from New Jersey to Brooklyn. But I think this team is going to make a serious noise. You think Cleveland making big noise is better? Shoot. Brooklyn saw this and they said, "Hold my drink." The Brooklyn Nets have managed to pull off some of the most intriguing moves moves in this offseason. I mean, in this free agents offseason. And man, oh man, it has some really crazy moves. I mean, we already have some big news going on there. We had Kemba Walker sign a 4-year deal with the Boston Celtics. Anthony Davis managed as part of the is now part of the Los Angeles Lakers, and we also got a nice contract extension. Well, we heard that Damian Lillard has signed a 4-year, $196 million contract extension with the Portland Trail Blazers. Yeah, safe to say he's going to be retiring as a legend. But Brooklyn, though, oh man, they got some nice two big players, man. This is going to be insane. All right, let's take a look at who the Brooklyn Nets got. Kyrie Irving. Oh man. Yep, they got him. He was with the Boston Celtics because he was trying to be his own player and not play under the shadow of LeBron. And they did. I mean, the Boston Celtics, they did manage to make it to the playoffs in 2 years. The only difference is that in 1 year with the playoffs, they managed to make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, only to lose in Game 7 to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that was due to Kyrie being hurt. They managed to make it back. They managed to make it back into the playoffs again with Kyrie, but unfortunately for them, Unfortunately for them, they lost to the Greek Freak and the Milwaukee Bucks. And see though that they picked up the Celtics picked up Kemba Walker. Kyrie decided to take his talents to Brooklyn, and now he's become a new member of the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, if you look at his bios, though, I mean, he averaged 33.9 minutes per game, 22 points per game. He's an 87.5 free throw shooter. He's a 38.8 3-point shooter. His field goal percentage was 46.2%. He averaged 3.4 rebounds per game, 5.5 assists per game, and 0.3 blocks per game. And mind you, this is actually pretty interesting. Because let's be real here. He was selected first overall in the 2011 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team he was on when LeBron left, and he was trying to establish his own legacy. He only got one championship, and that was with the 2016 and that was with LeBron in the 2016 when Cleveland won their first championship. He's a like I said, I would love to see how well this man will do in Brooklyn. So we'll see how this plays out. But that's only him. This next one is, well, pretty big. Kevin Durant, a.k.a. KD, a.k.a. the Tarantula, a.k.a. the Slim Reaper, and if you're a KD fan, the Snake. Yep, Kevin Durant will no longer be part of the Golden State Warriors for he announced his free agency, and he is now going to be playing with the Brooklyn Nets next to Kyrie. This is actually pretty interesting. I mean, he's a good player, but that injury he suffered during the playoffs, that really hurt him. I mean, the fact that that he was out with an injury and he hasn't played a playoff game since. And then the media, and of course, like ESPN, they was questioning his toughness and all that. He came back too quickly. He tried to help his team, but then he went down with that injury. And also, the media was like, "Oh well," it tried to pass blame, like, "Oh, they shouldn't let him play." I like, you guys were the. Let me just say something to you, ESPN. You guys are the one who always was bitching about, oh, he's not tough and all that shit. You know, if this was LeBron James, and he had to play, y'all will make all kinds of fucking excuses for that man. But see, though, this is Kevin Durant. You like to dump shit on him, and then when something bad happened to him, y'all try to pass blame on them while trying to be like, oh, we're sympathetic. You know, y'all ain't shit, man. But back to my topic. KD was actually an interesting fellow. I mean, heck, he managed to sign he did manage to play for Golden State for 4 years, and out of those 4 years, he has won 2 NBA championships and 2 Finals MVP. So he is good, but like I said, he's a really good player and a very championship caliber. Although with that Achilles injury that he suffered, and then he re-suffered back in Game 5, I'm very hesitant how this is going to affect his abilities, his playing style, and of course whatever is left of his career. Because I don't want him hurt and everything, so I hope he's okay, and I hope he doesn't try to push himself. And his stats really speak for itself. He averaged 37.1 minutes per game. He averaged 27.1 points per game. He has a free throw percentage of 88.2%, a 3-point percentage of 38.4%. He's 49% from the field goal. He averaged 7.1 rebounds per game, 3.9 assists per game, and 1.1 blocks per game. This guy is a boss. I mean, hell, he held the title of NBA scoring champion in 4 consecutive seasons. So you know he is actually pretty good. So Brooklyn knows exactly what they are doing, but like I said, they're going to be very careful on how they're going to handle him, because you know injuries can plague a player. No, trust me. I know there's many players in the NBA or in any sport that can manage to make it through a season without getting an injury. We call those one of the lucky ones. So, like I said, I hope he doesn't try to push himself. I mean, you know, I know winning a game is everything, but not at the sacrifice of your whole career for it. But you know, that's just me. Man, all I can say is Brooklyn is ready to play some serious ball. They're gunning for a title, and the Barclays Center is going to be rocking when the NBA season starts. I won't take the Brooklyn Nets too lightly, man. Unlike the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're not a shit show by a mile. The Knicks, however, well, they're the Knicks. They're always known to be both fucked and becomes total shit show. Also, sell the team, Dolan. Seriously, he needs to sell the team and need to stay off the damn weed. Anywho, I really can't wait to see how this plays out. But as always, be sure to leave a comment about this whole situation, about this whole thing. Like this video, share it with your friends. Just talk shop and all that shit. All that good shit. Okay? This is Dark Shadow 2K7, aka Sonic Sky, signing off.
No, seriously, now you think you can go toe to toe with me? I will wreck your world. You understand me, Junior? I'll wreck your world.
fuck you, bye. Boom.